on the Play Podcast channel, and today I have a really special guest joining me.
Hi.
My son.
I'm
So
the best human being.
he is going to help me show you guys how easy it is to set up a Google Classroom and to set up your Google Meet code. If you are doing virtual learning next week, it's a good thing to know how to do. And I think the reality of the situation is that remote learning period could get extended longer. This is also helpful maybe if you're interviewing for some virtual teaching positions as well. So as you can see on my screen here, I just Googled the word Google Meets. I've also Googled Google Classroom. So let's start with our Google Classroom. So William is actually gonna, wow, that was loud. William's actually gonna walk us through the steps because he's gonna show us how easy it is.
And with this wasn't a script.
Okay, so
So,
click
First,
Google Classroom.
click the URL. We're gonna put it all on.
It's okay. I like editing this. Okay, so we clicked on Google Classroom, and I've actually previously created a Google Classroom for William.
Mommy, Skill Incorporated.
But William's going to make a Google Classroom right now. So you're going to go to the plus sign. Good. You're going to click, nope, create class.
Yeah.
Okay, I've read the above and understand.
But I haven't, so that's lying.
Okay, so now you're going to start by creating your class. So Mr. X and Mr. F.
Why do we have an X in
kindergarten
Who's
class.
F?
That way you don't have to fill in any of these other parts. So you're going to click create. Okay, so now you are in your classroom. So you could invite students into your classroom. We'll show you how to do that in a moment. So here's your classroom. William, do you like that background?
Ew, no.
Perfect. So you're going to click select theme.
Okay.
And you get to pick, there are different categories there. You can pick a theme that you think looks...
I want a college degree.
Okay. You're clicking the wrong side there, bud. Okay, and then click select the class theme. There, you can change it. You can also upload a photo, but when you upload photos, it has a slight like gray tint over top of it. That's just an issue with Google Classroom. Okay, so where you are right now is called your stream. So up here you can see it says stream. So here's our stream. So your stream is where you can post announcements. And if parents have the Google Classroom app downloaded on their phone, they will actually get it as a push notification on their phone, which is really helpful. In mine and Mrs. McFall's classroom, we post an announcement every morning between like 7 and 8 a.m. And it is just usually a reminder of what day on a daily schedule it is and what materials they might need for the first block. We're going to start off by showing you how to... I might need to go back to the stream.
Yeah, go back to the streamies.
Okay, so we're going to show you how to create an announcement that will go out to all the students in your class. Now you can see here, maybe if you have an announcement that only needs to go out to specific families, you could change that, but you probably won't need to do that. So William, let's say it is Monday morning and you're going to have your students join you at 9 a.m. and you want to remind them that they need Lego for their math lesson. What could you write? Okay, bunch of exclamation marks. Perfect. And so you could either click post if you wanted to post it right away, or you could schedule it for later.
Cool.
And let's say, William, you wanted to add a picture of what you were going to be building with the Lego. You could click add, and you could add a file there.
Or YouTube.
Yeah, maybe you wanted to show a YouTube tutorial of what you were going to make. Maybe you have something saved in your Google Drive. There's a lot of different options there. So we're going to post that to your classroom.
Wow. My class is going to be so happy.
There we go, right there. Okay, so the next section we're going to look in, that's all the stream does, is classwork.
Class.
So you have no work created here yet.
We have to
So,
create.
what I normally do is create a weekly section. I find that that's easier. So you have a few choices here: assignment, quiz, question material, reuse post, or topic. I actually just want to start off by creating a topic, weekly classwork. And that is like a section, a header for me to put my work in. So I usually set it up as an assignment. And I might say week of January, I don't know what the dates are, 4th to, I'm guessing, the 9th. And then I might do this. And then I might add in information and links that my students will need to complete throughout the week. And let's say I wanted to give them like a choice board or maybe optional coloring pages, other materials that they could use. I'm going to move myself over here.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can click add, and maybe I wanted to find a file that I had on my computer. I could upload it here and have it for my students. I don't need to assign any points because this is just something I'm using to keep myself organized. And topic, it's going to go under weekly classwork.
It is?
And then I'm going to click assign. There we go. Now we have our weekly work. So there's other things that we can create as well. So for example, a material. So I'm going to go ahead and create another topic. And a topic that I like to add to my class is optional extras or optional resources. Sometimes you get people who ask like, oh, what about those parents who want more? They want more. They always want more extra work, or those kids who need more of a challenge, more of a challenge. Well, or maybe they need additional support in learning something. Having your optional resources section is going to be really helpful for that. So, William, you're going to go to create.
I am? Okay, that's cool.
And I usually do it as a material. And you're going to want to give it a title. Now, what I've done for my kindergarten class is I've created 4 different optional resources kind of sections, and I named them after the 4 frames. So let's just call this one Math and Literacy Behaviors. In here, I might add links to different pages. Like maybe I want to say great, fun, and interactive website with games, and then I might write like ABC, yeah. .com.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah, hashtag not sponsored. And I might, what might be another website that's good for kids?
Prodigy.
Oh, Prodigy. Excellent.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Quality game
Prodigy.
teaches
Prodigy.
those.
Absolute math prodigy.
And then whatever the website is, I don't actually remember if that's what it is.
Prodigy.
And then I could add, so I've downloaded a principal grade kindergarten 1 and 2 Bridges Math workbook that I really liked. So I went to add and I added those 3 workbooks. And then if I had students who are kind of working well above grade level, their parents might have wanted to download that free workbook and use that to kind of supplement their child's learning. So then I'm going to just pretend I'm done doing this. I'm going to put it in optional resources and post. There we go. So now I might put my weekly classwork here, and then I would add all my optional resources down here. Do remember though that in each of your little like assignments or materials, you can only add 20 files. So links, as many links as you want, but you can only add 20 files. The next thing I'm going to show you is people, and this is where you would add your students. So I could go here and I would type in their email. So I guess this really depends on if you're using board provided email addresses for your students or not. That might be something that's auto-populated for you if IT does that. But in this case, okay, let's say my student's name is Billy, Bob, Joe Man at gmail.com. Apparently that is someone's real email, so I'm not going to add that. And then I would add that student. I could also send them an invite link. So that's really handy if, let's say, you are just emailing all your parents in one blanket email. You can just copy that link there and add it to the email. So I want to cancel.
Oh my God, what's this?
Grades, you honestly don't need to be worrying about that.
Yep.
When you're teaching
Your
kindergarten.
child
So
is not
streams. So something I don't like is when the
things
assignments post to the stream. That
It's even
irritates me.
worse.
So let's go to settings.
Go
So
to
here's
class
my
description.
name. Here's general information. I can get my code here. Stream. Classwork
Subscribe.
on screen. I think it is hide notifications. That way their classwork doesn't show up on the stream because I find it really muddles it up and it doesn't look nice. So I don't do that. If you want your students to post and comment on the stream, that's going to be up to you. I would set it to students can only comment. So that means the parents, this is handy for like if I post something with a link, a parent comments and says the link isn't working or something. It is handy to have. My parents are great about being respectful on our Google Classroom, but if maybe that might be something you have an issue with, you could pick only teachers can post or comment. So that was our class settings. Oh, I want to save my settings. Let's do that. And I think that's everything. Your Google Classroom is set up. So now you are going to need a Google Meet code. So I'm assuming in the 1 week of virtual learning, maybe you're just doing whole group sessions, so you only need one code. But maybe the OCT and the ECE are each teaching small group sessions at the same time, in which case you would need a small group code, you would need two different small group codes. So I just typed in Google Meet. I'm clicking the link. I am creating a new meeting. So I want to just start an instant meeting. That's all I need to do. Well, I guess I'm going to see myself. That's weird. Okay.
Like a bigger version of
Join now. Okay, and I'm just going to copy the link. This is going to be my new link. So what I'm going to do so that I don't lose the link, this is the link. I'm going to copy and paste it into the email that I'm sending to all of my parents. I'm going to bookmark it. And I'm going to put it in the bookmark toolbar. That's okay. And then I believe I can change the name. Oh, maybe not on Chrome. On Firefox, which is what I normally use, I can change the name there. So that way, each morning when I go on my Google Meet, I just have to click that link, and it'll take me right to my Google Meet. All right, so it's kind of abruptly stopped recording. Just the software that I was using kind of cut off, but I was finishing my point there anyways, that we are required to use our board assigned email address, and therefore if someone tries to enter my Meet without a board assigned email address, it notifies me and I can accept or decline, and our families know that I will decline if it is not their board approved email address, just because for security reasons, we don't really know who that is trying to sign into our Meet, and we wouldn't want anything to happen in our classroom. So that's just something I wanted to add. I don't know if that's applicable or something that exists for all school boards. I hope that this video has been helpful for you to kind of navigate how to set up your Google Classroom for remote learning. If this video has been helpful to you, please subscribe and comment below and let me know if you're going to be teaching virtually next week. Are they giving you an asynchronous day on Monday? I would love to hear about it. Also find me on Instagram at ms.spice and everything nice. And you can find lots of fun stuff over there as well, including a free download of a kindergarten week plan, as well as asynchronous work that you can use to give to your families that won't be coming online with you. Good luck, everyone. Have a good rest of your holiday time and have an awesome time next week. I love virtual learning. I would honestly keep doing it forever, maybe, if I could. I'm really liking it. So you might like it too. See ya.